Hello, dear students. How are you? So, let us have today's session. Children, we are going to continue our topic sentences. So, before we move further with our topic, how about a quick recap? Yes, so let us see. Yesterday we talked about sentences and we discussed what are assertive sentences, which were statements. It could be positive statement, it can be negative statement. Then we discussed interrogative sentences that are used to ask questions. We also discussed imperative sentences that talks about any suggestion, any advice, any command or any request. And finally, we had exclamatory sentences which are used to express a strong emotion of surprise, sadness, joy or an achievement. We also discussed how to change an assertive sentence into negative or an assertive sentence into an interrogative sentence. Students, do you remember? We even completed 2 questions related to these conversions. So today we will learn all about exclamatory sentence and imperative sentence. Now I was thinking that before we move further, how about testing your gained knowledge? Are you ready? Okay, I will not use the word testing. Let us have a practice, right? That will help us to understand further about our sentences and it will also strengthen what we have attained, what we have learned so far. So students, I have a sentence before you. I am happy. What kind of sentence is this? Yes, it is an assertive sentence and it is a positive statement. How will you convert this into a negative statement, class? You're right. We have to add our helping verb after our. We have to add the word not after our helping verb. The helping verb is am. So we will simply write I am not happy by adding the word not. And how will you change it into interrogative? Yes, you will simply take the helping verb, put it before your subject. Am I happy? So this is the way it becomes negative. This is the way it gets changed to an interrogative sentence. Very good. Let us see our next example. She is absent. Now children, again, first we have to find out which word is our helping verb. Yes, you got it right. Is the helping verb. So again, how will you change it into an interrogative? Very good. Is she absent? Okay, take your helping verb, put it before the subject and remember to put question mark. How will you change it into negative? Very good. Again, just add the word not after the word is. She is not absent. Alright. Let us see our next example. You were not here. Now it is an assertive sentence but it is a negative kind. So we will not convert it into negative. Let us try how to convert it into positive. Simply do not use the word not. You were here. This is my positive statement. And interrogative will be, were you here? And it can be, were you not here also? That will be interrogative negative. Alright students? So these are my helping verbs and I have to just shift their place. Now let us pick up one more example. They will come. Again, what is your helping verb? Will. So negative will be, they will not come. Okay? And interrogative? Yes, interrogative will be, will they come? Okay? Students, now these were sentences where I can actually make out my helping verbs and I can just put them before the subject to make interrogative or add not. Let us check how about the verbs which are has or have kind. We did it yesterday. Yes, whenever you have statements with the verb has, then we have to see what is the tense, and the tense is always do or does. Okay, we use the verbs do or does at the beginning of the sentence to make it interrogative sentence. Now chair is singular, so we will use does. Does the chair, and there is slight one more change. Has word is also changed to have. We have to just memorize this rule. We will use does because it comes in simple present tense, and chair is singular, so does will come. Does the chair, and has will be changed to have. Does the chair have 3 legs? Please remember, it is only when you have has or have kind of possession kind of sentences, right? Similarly, when you have sentence, the players have bats. Now this is again a possession kind of sentence. We will see our subject. The subject is plural, so do will come. Do the players have? Okay, because it is already have. Do the players have bats? Alright. And when you want to change it into negative, then also we will use do or does only. The chair does not have 3 legs. It will be, does the chair does not have 3 legs. Okay. And similarly, when you make this negative, it will be the players do not have bats. So remember, negative and interrogative, it is always have. We have to take care of our helping verb, do or does. Alright. Then we shared an example like you play. It is a simple present tense. So it will be, do you play? Or you do not play. Why do? Because it is a simple present tense. And when you have an example like she plays, what will it be? She is the subject. Tense is simple present tense. So the helping verb will be, she does not play. You remember, when we have does not, there is no S with our verb. This is all simple present tense rule. And when you change it into interrogative, it will be, does she play? Again, with does, there is no S with the verb. Alright children? So that is the way. This is a good recap, a complete sharing of conversion of negative, assertive into negative sentences, or assertive into interrogative sentences. When you have the helping verbs, just put not after them. When you do not have the direct helping verbs, then you have to see the tense. And with the verbs has or have that show possession, that are in simple present tense, In that case, we use do or does. And has verb changes to have. Alright. Now let us see the exclamatory or imperative sentences. Students, when we talk about exclamatory sentence, I already shared with you that they are the sentences with the strong feeling of surprise or joy or sadness. Now let us see an example. When we write, what a lovely day, it is an exclamatory sentence, so it should have an exclamatory mark at the end, first of all. Second thing which you have to notice is, there is no helping verb here. The sentence starts with what, but there is no helping verb. But if you write it, what is a lovely day, then children, the whole meaning changes. Now it has a helping verb. So it is actually a question. It is actually an interrogative sentence. So it should end with a question mark. And we have to understand this because maybe you get a question to put the punctuation marks at the end. So you should know what is the difference. Alright? In exclamatory sentence, we do not have any helping verb here. But when you add the word like is, then there is a helping verb. So it is a question. Now see the next sentence. How beautiful the day is. Now here there is a helping verb. But it is at the last. So it conveys a strong feeling. And again it is an exclamatory sentence. Alright? And if you write, how is the day beautiful, we are just rearranging this sentence. But the whole meaning changes. Now we are actually asking, how is the day beautiful? When you put your helping verb after the question word, it becomes an interrogative sentence. I am again repeating. When you put the helping verb after your question word, when you put your helping verb after your question word, then it becomes an interrogative sentence. Alright? The same words can be rearranged to form an exclamatory sentence. So please just do not see that, ma'am, the word is there. You have to see how is it used. Okay? How the words are arranged in a sentence. That is also an important thing. Now let us understand all this with the help of an exercise. Students, we are going to do your question C. For each of the sentences, put the correct punctuation mark in the box provided. Now let us see how beautiful these flowers are. It is quite similar to one which I have shared an example. We have to see that helping verb is at the end. So it should be an exclamatory sentence or an interrogative sentence. I leave to you to decide, see the difference and get the correct punctuation mark. Alright? Next, you are going to be late for practice. Yes, what kind of sentence is this? You're right, it is an assertive sentence. It is a statement. So what should come here? Next, wait outside. This is an instruction. So it is an imperative sentence. Alright? For your convenience, I'm just sharing again. This I really leave to you. See the two examples carefully and I want you to decide that what kind of sentence is this. This can be assertive. This is assertive sentence. So what should come here? This is an imperative sentence. So what punctuation mark will come here? Now let us see. Do you know when the coach will come? This starts with a helping verb. It is a question. It is an interrogative sentence. So what should come here? Next, what a lovely day. There is no helping verb. It is similar. It is actually that which I have just shared. So what should come here? Please wait for me. This is a request. an imperative sentence. So what should come here? Next, oh, what a wonderful view. Now remember, in yesterday's class we had discussed that when we have exclamatory words like oh, wow, ah, hooray, these kind of words, they are exclamatory sentences. So what should come at the end? Next, when will you return home? This is a question word and a helping verb is used. So what is this? Yes, it is an interrogative sentence. So what punctuation mark is used? An interrogative sentence. Stop talking and finish your work. It is a guidance, it is an advice, or it can be taken as instruction. It is an imperative sentence. So what helping verb should come? What punctuation mark will be used? Next, I always speak the truth. This is an statement. This is a statement, assertive sentence. Alright. So what punctuation mark will come here? So children, I have explained you all what are these kind of sentences. So it should be easier for you to put the correct punctuation mark in your sentences. Next we have state whether these sentences are assertive, interrogative, exclamatory or imperative. Just like I tried and guided you for the previous question, this you have to yourself decide. Let us read the sentences. Please get me some books from the library. Now this is a request. The word is please, which shows us that this is a request. So it is an imperative sentence and we have to put I am in the blank. Okay. We are given that if the sentence is assertive, write capital A in the blank. If it is interrogative, write IN in the blank. If it is exclamatory, write E in the blank. If it is imperative, write I am in the blank. Alright? Do not write the complete words. Write the bracketed words. Let us see next. Don't you ever get tired of talking on the phone? Now here, question mark is used. So we can see the punctuation marks and it will be a hint, a direct way of understanding what kind of sentence is this. Okay. Next, what a pleasant surprise. Now see, my tone also changes. Learn these things as well. When you read an interrogative sentence, the way of reading it is different. When you read this kind of sentence, the way of reading is different. So again, watch out for these punctuation marks and decide what kind of sentence is this. How many sisters do you have? It ends with a question mark. I would like to visit some countries in Europe. Again, see what is the punctuation mark. What is the population of Uttar Pradesh? I visited the pyramids of Giza in Egypt. I am particularly marking the punctuation marks. Okay, so you should also mark when you attempt the exercise. How thrilling it is to go up in a hot air balloon. It expresses a feeling of an achievement. Okay, that's why. A kind of thrill, an adventure. Please don't read out the scary story to me. See the punctuation mark. What an amazing dancer he is. See the punctuation mark. So children, when we actually see the punctuation marks, we should easily be able to find out what kind of sentences are they, and then use the bracketed words and fill in your blanks. So I'm sure these two exercises must be very similar to you. In this we have to put the punctuation mark. I have already guided you about the kind of sentences they are. Go through the explanation completely and that will help you to attempt these two questions. Alright students. So this is the end of today's session. we have completed our chapter sentences. A and B exercises we have attempted yesterday, and C and D we have attempted today. So that brings to an end of today's session. Complete your exercises. Happy learning. See you tomorrow.